What are the smartest people in America doing right now? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So yes, as you can see right here, always with that nice, beautiful violet hue, we have one of the Britannias. This is not your ordinary Britannia, however. This is a 2023 King Charles. And of course, with the Queen's passing, he became crowned. The British Silver Britannia is one of the most recognized bullion collections in the world. Introduced in 1997 as a second version of the British Britannia, the silver bullion coin has been available annually since that time. These 2023 King Charles Britannias, however you want to pronounce it, tomato, have a limited mintage of only 200,000. So that's a huge deal because these are just spectacular pieces, and for there to only be 200,000 worldwide, you definitely want to be stacking on these. Have a handful at the minimum if you are serious in this game. So yes, you go to the verse, and we have King Charles III, and then you go to the reverse, you have the famous Britannia, and this is the design by Philip Nathan. You'll find the security elements on the reverse side as well. So very, very neat. You can actually see one of them right there. Prior to 2023, the only monarch to feature on these coins was Queen Elizabeth II. King Charles has become the second monarch to grace the coins of the Britannia series and is the first silver coronation Britannia release with a special crown bust. And yes, I'm saying Britannia, because I don't know how you guys want me to pronounce it. I hear some other people talking about silver in their videos, and it's like, man, to each their own. Tomato. Porsche. Of course, I say Porsche, but people say Porsche. Real quick, folks, before I continue, I do want to give a quick shout out to one of my newest subscribers, and this is Pineapple Pizza 4016. This is a comment actually from late last night. So here we go. I don't comment very often, but I'm always listening. I'm still fairly new to the stacking game, and I'm diligently trying to make up for lost time before the window closes. 2020 was a wake-up call for me on so many levels. It showed me that the world can change in an instant. Now, here we are 4 years later in another major election cycle, and we're seeing the same civil unrest that happened in 2020 and murmurings of yet another growing flu outbreak. That is not a coincidence. As we draw closer to the 2024 election, I fully expect things to get crazier. Let 2020 be a lesson. Always be prepared. Wow, thank you so much for Pineapple Pizza 4016. Yes. I love what you said right there. 2020 was a wake-up call for me on so many levels. It showed me that the world can change in an instant. Absolutely, it can change like that, in a blink of an eye. This is biblical. So absolutely be preparing yourselves, because the big corporations continue to get ahead while small businesses and consumers continue to fall behind. Thousands of banks are already being rug pulled, and hundreds of millions of Americans are being impacted. What are the smartest people in America doing right now? Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, the Walmart family, they've all been selling off their stocks. We're witnessing all these billionaires liquidating all at the same time. They know everything is about to change. Our entire financial game is about to change. Borrowing costs are not going down, but are only going up dramatically. Position yourself the best way possible. Have great credit. Have cash, have gold, have silver, have guns, have bullets, and have plenty of food and water. Put yourself in a position where you'll be able to progress in a time of crisis. We're already in a period unlike anything we've been through. Everything will continue to skyrocket, but incomes will not keep up. The biggest opportunity is here for precious metals, for real estate, for cryptocurrencies right now. Education, work, religion. Everything is changing, and it's happening so quickly, but many still don't realize it. Look at what's already unfolded. From 2020 to the present day, There's been more division than we've ever seen. People are divided now in absolutely every issue. And in the sense of people are so either right-sided or left-sided, right-winged or left-winged, and they're passionate in the information that they're being fed. And that is how powerful AI is. That is how powerful media is. That is how powerful propaganda is. And if you are somebody who does not know your history, who does not know the steps of what lead to catastrophic events within a community, civil unrest, civil wars, if you don't know the history, you will surely fall victim to what the media is telling you, to what the propaganda is leading you to believe with all your heart. Because I see so many people on both sides, and they are passionate in what they're saying. And a lot of times on both sides, these people are not educated. They don't know the Constitution. They can't even name the first 5 presidents. You know, these are serious things to consider. They don't understand the steps that brought on a revolution. They don't understand the steps that brought on a civil war. They do not understand the steps of what it took to create America from the get-go. They're simply saying, ha, I'm an American. I hate America, because they're entitled. They don't understand all the sacrifice that went into this, the miracles that went into this, because America, in its inherent birth, is a miracle. It's truly a proven miracle, because no nation has ever existed before the United States that has been so prosperous in such a short amount of time, full of groups of people, wealthier beyond belief. America was a real place. America is still a real place. Do not forget that. So yes, guys, don't want to forget about this sucker right here. Really, really love these pieces. I've been getting more and more of them. And of course, I've been getting them in uncirculated, just pristine quality. So these 2021 Wolverine pieces are the 9th release in the Marvel Bullion series, struck by the Perthment, featuring various Marvel characters. This release follows others sold, including Spider-Man, Black Panther, which I have the Black Panther. I wish I had the Spider-Man. They have gotten so expensive, I cannot find any reasonable prices on the Spider-Man. So if you have that coin, bravo to you. This mint is limited to 50,000 coins worldwide. So there's only 50,000 of these Wolverine pieces. So you go to the Averse, and you see Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, and you see the legal tender denomination from Tuvalu. And then you go back to the reverse, and yes, you have the classic rendering of Wolverine. He is considered by most to be an anti-hero within the Marvel comic universe. And you see him, you know, he's raw. He has that animal power. And you see him captured in his brooding depiction of the figure. And you just see him like, whoa. It's very, very, very threatening. Of course, we're all very popular. We're all very familiar with who Wolverine is here in the United States. So you see this and, oh, shoot, that's cool. So, yes, as I stated before, these are struck in Australia by the Perthment. If you're in the silver game, you absolutely need to know the Perthment. Essential that you know the Perthment, because you're going to be buying coins from the Perthment regularly, as you should be. Marvel Comics continues to be one of the most popular licensed programs at APMEX. Again, tomato, going back to that. But folks, as always, thank you so much for joining us for another evening of Silver Dad Knows. Watching this channel grow significantly at this point. I'm already above 700 subscribers. Really, really pushing to get to the 1,000. And I know that once I hit the 1,000, this channel is just going to continue to grow and grow and grow. I'm having so much fun with you folks. I'm learning more about my hobby, about my passion. At the same time, I'm continuing to stack along with you, and I'm continuing to live here in America in these challenging times. Because I acknowledge it might not be challenging for everybody, but I do think it is challenging for most people. So thank you, folks. Again, this is Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. And as always, God bless America.